This exercise here is probably one of my favorites, one that I do, I'm gonna say 5 or 6 times a week, one that I use with 90% of patients that come into the office. One, due to the simplicity of the exercise, but also the challenge of it. Most people don't know how to control where their pelvis is in space, and we need that control of the hamstrings, of the lower abs, of the obliques to start giving those movement options I was talking about in that mobility section. So most people go through life extended here. One, we're taught to sit up straight, chest out, chin proud, shoulders back. Well, this position's terrible for breathing, causes overextension through the back. You get locked into this position. That's usually where these diagnoses of disc herniations, facet irritation, really anything that causes compression through the low back, whatever diagnosis you've been given is most likely due to that. So by getting people to undo that, to lengthen the spine, to lengthen the big back muscles, reposition the pelvis, get the hamstrings working, get the abs working, sets you up for success when we go into more challenging things. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna find a pillow. You're then going to lay on your back, feet up on the wall, hips 90 degrees, knees 90 degrees. You are going to have a towel. I have a lumbar roll here. Most people just have these sitting around, not actually using them, so you can use it for this. You're gonna give this a little squeeze between your knees. What you should feel right now is everything is pretty relaxed. Back is flat with the table. I don't want the back arched here. If you do have this big arch here, you can put something under your butt to flatten it out. Again, we're looking for lengthening and opening of the back, not compression. From here, you're gonna gently push your feet into the wall, like 10% effort, just enough to feel your feet on the wall. And then you're gonna start pulling your heels down. But I don't want you to pull your heels and slide the feet down. You're gonna pull the heels so that the knees start raising up in the air. What you're gonna feel is the back of the legs start working a little bit. What I want you to do then is increase the tension through the hamstrings so that the tailbone and the sacrum come off the table 1 inch. From here, right arm goes up in the air, and you are going to breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. You're gonna take 5 breaths. At the end of the exhale, you should feel the abs turn on a little bit. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Then you're gonna relax. I barely moved. I felt my hamstrings working. I felt my abs working. I felt my back relaxing, lengthening into the table. You're gonna do 4 sets of this. So one more time, gently push the feet into the wall. You're gonna pull the heels down into the back of the shoe. If you're not feeling the hamstrings working, what I want you to think about is pulling your heel into the back of the shoe. But again, your feet can't slide down the wall. So if you get that, your feet are glued to the wall, you're pulling, should turn on the hamstrings a little bit more. This is not a hugely intense exercise. This is, can I feel the back of my legs working? If you have to touch with your hands, you probably don't feel it. I want that mind muscle connection going. Right arm goes up in the air, in through the nose, all the way out. When you get to 90, 95% of your breath out, what you're gonna feel is the rib cage start dropping down without crunching. So as I breathe in and out, you're gonna see my rib cage start moving down. Breathe in. And right now I feel lower abs, side abs, back is relaxed, hamstrings. If you feel those 3 things, you're probably in a pretty good place. Go ahead, give this a try. If you have questions, reach out, let me know. I'm here to answer anything you might have.